Grand rising to you all the lovers of freedom, all the patriots all over the world. I bring in good tidings from the Creator that was never created, the one that seeth the ending from the beginning. My honest prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. Today being on the 21st of March 2025. So the other device we are using, I tend to shut it down so that we begin a fresh one. So many of us are already aware about the Facebook new policies. So it's affecting people like us because we are not into monetization or what have you. So we are here fighting hard to make sure we have an enabling society. So it is a breaking news today. Have we done our verification? Because I told all right from the one, the battle ahead of us is a fight between the kingdom of darkness and kingdom of light. So we all know that we are aware that light will always win, irrespective. So that's why this struggle, we will not back down, we will not yield until we get that thing we are looking for. You can see all these aliens. They are already lamenting because one thing they feel that we that is supporting good governance or we that is fighting hard to make sure we have an enabling society, we are not appreciated. I know they might be right that the previous government or the past government, they fund people to help them in social media, wherever. I'm all broadcast. I'm all broadcast. I'm all broadcast. The real broadcast. So a lot of them feel that every one of us, we are being sponsored or paid. That's why the people that have been fighting for the real ADING, they are not even appreciated. We are not appreciated. Our prayers, now our money we take the doing. Thank God for our heart that are clean. That's why I always appreciate each and every person. I've said it several times without number. If God do it tomorrow, happen to be a part of government, any person that be called Oghinoba who advocated the social media for us to have a better society, a house must be bought for them in California or any state or anywhere in the world, because it's not an easy thing. If you look at our position today, they have already chicken out. I see this lady, they're lamenting already that it is money that Obaseki gave to people like us who are still fighting for good governance. They don't know that people like us, we were sent into this world for this purpose, and nothing we achieve it. So today, kudos to every one of you that be hitting hard to make sure these Oghinoba they call people. The God of ancestors have already neutralized, because the only thing a Doylin has to fight you, because they are lunatic. Only thing they have to fight you, to indict you, to put fear into you, to call you Oghinoba before you know you're ticking out. But thank God we fought hard. Kudos to every one of you who are all our allies, because it's not an easy task for you to face this very battle. They are lamenting. They are even telling OPPR animal that is not doing well. Now, so OPPR Wolo, the governor of Edo State, is a moron. Come and call Spanish authority. He can't do anything. He's an illiterate. He's a moron. The executive governor of Edo State is a moron. And all of you who are his bad supporters. Now, for you to know that the word is gone, now look at it. You will not say this thing bad. You will support them. This is where we are today. They know that it is bad, but they are just supporting because they want a lot of persons to remain in precarious position. And our God no go grieve for them. So for those of you that share our video with us more joy. For those of you who are one way or the other also encourage us. Encouragement is full, boy. Without you not being blessed, the host of heaven will not have peace. Because it's not for you. Egbeni anatemu. Well, for people like us that really have, because me, I'm not playing politics. I just want better at those states. I want better at those states. If it is by appreciation that will make you to support a struggle, waiting and see for Obaseki regime. I'm not supposed to talk about Edo again. But I talked about the killings. I talked about we have been ADING. I was the first person during that very election that brought the palace into the very matter when they were saying it, because nobody could say that. Why are they using the palace, the word Oghinoba to withhold their political opponent? Today, every person they contracted, be that they are not servicing where the way ought to be, they are checking out already. Because at times, if you are fighting a just cause, anytime you doesn't do video when things are wrong, you are not settled. I'm not paid. But they are saying it as if it is money that has been given to us. Even the Niggas and whatever that was suspended, about 67 of them, and when it's sorted and I sorted one, do you know not even their children put a cut through to us? At times you just ask yourself, are you fighting this fight for human being, or you are just fighting for spirit? But there is this thing that gave us this encouragement. Keep on pushing forward. One day, you are not doing it for money. Thank God you can eat, you can take care of yourself. If we go in a very and say, well, yeah, just keep on doing it. In case of the day of reckoning will come tomorrow. Then when they will start fighting themselves, I give you so and so billion. You did do this thing. Nobody will come and tell me tomorrow that new thing I gave you money. You know, why are you no longer advocating? That to say we are the real organic persons. So as many people who they have called Oghinoba, any government that is coming, both the one in Germany, both the one in Norway, both the one in France, so that you encourage people that speak the truth. Because this thing have never one day happened in the history of humanity. It have not happened. So I'm to help these people to make sure I advocate so that they will be compensated in a due time. They may not even need it or not that they tell me or they are complaining, but there are ways you encourage people so that all that person will also learn to speak, because it's not an easy thing. Imagine, look at now, their camp, they are having problem already. They are having problem already because the word Oghinoba has been neutralized by the God of our ancestors. What anybody Oghinoba will lay curse on the name. If you call any person Oghinoba henceforth, we will lay curse on the name and everybody. Because nanotechnology man boy, I will drop my activism. So that is it. So please, I'm urging every one of us, get it clear. The word Oghinoba has been neutralized. And I want to also appreciate the God of our ancestors over His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only African man who stood to make sure humanity is liberated. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, therefore he was sold out by some Brafa Ifulefus. He was in court today. A lot of us know the judge that was to try him, he had been changed, not that former one. So he was in court today. Everything was peaceful. The court had been adjourned to 29th of April. 3 days have been designated for the court case to be round up. We just pray that this very new judge do the needful. So he pleaded not guilty to the whole case. So on the 29th of April, they're going to be court sitting, 2nd of May, and also 6th of May. So this very trial is going to determine my birthday, whether they are where they were. Whether I'm going to upload picture or not going to upload picture is going to be determined by His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. That's what I'm going to be doing. If they just do pen, I don't need happy birthday from anybody. So that is it. So we are giving our best here. It does not mean that we do not appreciate God. We appreciate God because that's one of us there who have been locked in the jail. So whatever thing we can do to make sure we are in solidarity with him still, we need to do it. So please, it is very, very imperative you share this very video among your loved ones. We are not going to be spending too much time here. So another heading I have here, President Donald J. Trump, I have already signed executive order yesterday. He don't remove Department of Education. Now, what is this man trying to do? I told you before, the time is going to come. Most of you, your college certificate is going to be worthless like just ordinary toilet roll. What is he trying to do here? The weaponization in the education system, the man is removing it. A lot of persons does not understand. Not that he does not want people to go to school. There are a lot of mede that is wrong with the educational system. The man is shutting it down, just the same way USAID were shut down, so that a new one will emerge. But very sorry, you are nobody fighting for you at home. So we just pray that before these people finally unleash the message that God sent us, we are already on the ground by then. Because if I happens to be a leader in one of those key positions, you will not suffer. I'm going to do better than what Donald Trump is doing today, I swear to God. Because we know what thing we carry. That's why they discourage us by not appreciating or hoping we are going to leave the very struggle, we will not run. That's why these politicians, they are the same, they are never patriots. So do your own, make a come. In the night, they get ready for the meat. So that one, so the educational department, that one is gone. Then again, another heading I have here with me, is bad people are fighting hard to remain in control. The oppressed are folding their hands and reading lamentations. If you look at it today, we always complain here during the time of, right from 2015. They kill also, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were, you know, advocating, anytime he went to UN, they always tell him, submit this. He come to a time the man have no option than to go and create ESN. He created ESN because he said, if you are full and you don't want to see you in our bush again. And really that man did it today. So many boys, even the one people that joined to sell him, they are enjoying the dividend of Nnamdi Kanu today. But all those idiots, they have not been able to do one thing on ground to protect their people, rather than although reading the lamentation, all the 36 states in Nigeria are reading lamentations. Because on certain people that is escorting cow. Now, who wants this very cow? Why not let look for these very persons? During the 2023, is it not 2023 that Tinubu came in? We all saw what happened, the maneuver and all of all that. We are alive. And the man, he went to Edo State, decimated Edo State. Today, workers are not receiving their salaries, our mothers are crying. We are advocating here to make sure we have a better society. Now, he did another one again in River State. For how long are we going to keep on folding our hands and allow these people to use us as if we are scapegoats? They are not that much. They are not that much, because every one of us should wake up. This is a fight for everybody. The Europe is no longer what you think again. By 2026, that's next year, some months from now, the UK, they are going to go into mandatory digital ID implants. And I told you before now, for those of you who retentive memory is still working, I told you what is going to be hitting Nigeria. So what you are seeing right now is to make sure they take over Nigeria, the whole Nigeria. Not that the agenda is still that in the West, but each country to fight up their own. No other country is coming to come and save you. You are supposed to save yourself. That is to say, there is a very big sense white and every one of us must unite together more than ever before. If not, the agenda will still play, and they will still make you succumb to it. One of our allies in Germany called me yesterday, and he was telling me, look at the form they sent to my house. They want me to fill it. Now I say, okay, you fill any form. What I have to do with medical? But if they say, you can't take this thing, no go. So now only that advice I get, because I don't see the paper. I don't know whether the one user can help you or why they are collecting names. But it is good we pass out this useful information to every one of us, because the reason why we are doing what we are doing is for humanity to be safe. Why some people, they prefer the palace more than even their life. And if you watch it today, people are falling, no longer like. Somebody sent a video to me today. I never even know that some other person already talking about it, about issue of passport. How UK, you know, they are going to stop giving out their citizenship and all that, you know. Even with the look of things, you should know, and you should see the handwriting on the wall that these people, they are not too that interested in you again. One, two Janobale Parananda. Two Janobale, because now waiting good now they keep. Anything where it don't no good again, so they do you anyhow as they like. So they look at us that they don't already pour spit on our face. They look at us that they make us to be useless. So keeping you here is like they are constituting nuisance. So that's why we have to fight to make sure our society become great again. How are we going to do it? Let's use our social media handle for better things. All these celebrities you are following, all these content creators you are following, watch their video and stop clicking like. Let there be a revolution, because they are not after what you are supporting. They are not after what, okay, why will you still be clicking, I like this very person? This person is not talking about the illness in our society. If all our celebrities really match up and the rest of other followers follow them, that's how a revolution comes. You look at it today, anything, look at what Turumbu did recently. That thing normally is not supposed to be done. You are creating a state of emergency when in Kogi, Oundo, there is magpie in there. You did declare nothing has even happened, because those states should be expecting similar thing. Because what the court is trying to do right now, they want to give this thing to Aswan. They give it to Aswan. That's why the decamping, or is it decamping you guys call it in politics? The decamping, some PDP House of our Assembly members are already decamping. They are decamping ahead. At the time the court give Aswan maybe 2-3 months, they will go for his impeachment. Just the same way they wanted to do to Fubara. Now, if you try to resist, say this thing must not have to happen, or you Aswan supporters, then you come out on a mass and start protesting. The same way Tinubu is going to declare a state of emergency, removing Aswan even for 1 year or 6 months, they will also take over those states in full. So the judgment you are going to be seeing is going to be temporarily, because they are going to use House of Assembly to make sure they do the safety right now. They've already did in Rivers State. So this is their plans. The reason why we expose all these things ahead, because we are in this very struggle with our heart, not what we are going to gain, not because of the money I've been given to, or because of the love we have for humanity. And if we are talking about humanity, we are talking about it globally, not only Edo people. That's why I'm in solidarity right now with the rivers. I'm in solidarity with them, because Edo State is going to be another thing, because they want to make Nigeria right now one-party system. If you look at during Obaseki, or let's say last year through last 2 years, the buying of Fulani can still less small. But if you look at that now, it's on a rampage. Before they will pass your farm, they will only eat the leaf. Right now, they are now uprooting your crops from the ground. That's what they do now. That's what they do now. And this very agenda remains. Now, me and you supposed to fight now. The reason why God is punishing, now God they punish, then they make this very mistake. But they can make and will believe in reading lamentation. We'll read that, we don't see forget after Amavirene. Before you know now, in 2 weeks' time, River State people, they're not going to even know, say, Fubara not there again. They're not going to know again, no. I mean, people are still, but we are, a lot of people are used right now to pay animal, whatever government. Play. 2027 will just reach. We'll start to do another campaign. Now, so it be. Most of you are getting used to it today. Now let us not still use to run. That's why we are not there, because we have this sympathetic mind. We have this compassionate mind. The same mind as it was created that Moses had. Even when Moses was having a space in the palace, he was not so comfortable. He see reason why he must have to go and deliver his people. So that's why whatever thing you can use in supporting our page, share a video, any part where you like pass, cut and come out. Stop patronizing this celebrity. They are not after you. They like this very government. If Nigeria become good today, there are a lot of people that go they hungry because they eat through the fraudulent acts. Do you know our celebrity, they go into adrenochrome? Where do you think they get their money from? Not be sure what they do. Most of them, they teach children. Most of them, they harvest organ. A lot of you don't know. That's why they are never in support when we are trying to make sure the country is better. What makes you as a celebrity you are not speaking up? Because they know if you speak up, it's also part of them. They go cut in help where they be the given. They're not going to feature them again. That's why you have to value all your patriots. People like Mazi Nnamdi, I know this is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu matter to the play. What intensify our quarrel to the me and Edo Eli, we will never play for life, because it's the way they only to know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, the man right now is still in dungeon. Locking the man in the dungeon does not stop anything. I think the palace gathered recently. They are not gathering to make sure the state is okay. They are gathering to make sure they concrete their devilish whatever into the ingredients they've already created so that sell the land and come and give us money. Then who are you supposed to follow? Like that book of Joshua, chapter 24, verse 15 precisely. He said, choose who you are going to serve. Whether you are going to serve the God on the other side, or the God of the Amorite, or the God of whose you land you dwell. He said, choose. So if we said, we are not your children, if we said, I have the right to become your enemy, you have no right to lay curse, then that will say, we are right. A lot of you did not really understand the intent of what these people mean by what they are doing. They want to make sure they dehumanize you. They want to make sure you suffer and die. You feel it's all about but no, a lot of you, before you go understand, the reason why this thing is happening, what you are seeing today around the world, is happening for a purpose. Everybody, you need to work out your salvation with fear and with trembling. According to the book of, I think, Philippians 2, verse 12b, it says, work out your salvation. You have to save yourself. No matter whatever thing you can do, you do it. Most of our celebrities, even most of our activists that you are seeing, all of them, they get boundary, get where the authority, they'll still give them money. You pro. Look at Nigeria does not have opposition. Look at SASAT government, of them to even unite together right now. Because they're not the one where you did. They are all of them, they are all the same. I will say we get patriot for all these parties. Let's assume during that time of so worry when every one of us we donated money and all of that. Now that time we wanted to show Nigeria and everybody were really having the energy. Right now nobody want to come out again. Everybody hands are tied. Nobody to even speak. People can't speak. People prefer to go and click love and like on somebody that is creating content just to laugh and he get his own money than for them. Do you know how many people are encouraged that is fighting for our freedom? This very boy recently, I know how far they've gone. He himself may not know, but people like us, we stood and say well, because he is fighting to make sure everywhere is good. That's what we do. We don't do things. I no longer have right for my personal selfish interest. No. At times you may wrong me today. Tomorrow I will also support you. Because we want a better society. Because if we leave it and let it slide the way it is right now, we are not talking, we are not appreciating ourselves, we are not encouraging ourselves the way it ought to be. My dear, these people, they will take over everywhere. Just the same way the Edo, they already read the lamentation. These idiots came out the other day that people should start supporting OPLE. They just feel that people like us, people like Alfredo, you know, sir, we are supporting Governor Oghinoba, we are promoting good governance. As if the money we are getting is the passion that we have for it. None of them can do it. You can see the complaint. Now this one will not make you to give kudos to people like us who continuously, anytime we are seeing loophole, we come. I have not spoken to Obaseki once. I have not spoken to Obaseki once. I have not. Not even the least of the person in this government. Now, who gave me, how did I get the encouragement? Or make sure say I support you at least from here, light will come from here if we metamorphose it. But they know that if they allow us to come in, we are going to be coming on with a better idea. Crush a lot of the crushable. That was why they push us aside. But our time will always come. Because what we are bringing salvation to humanity. It has been released in heaven. Just the same way that book of Matthew 28 verse 2. He said there was a great earthquake. He said an angel descended from heaven to come and roll away the stone from the grave of Jesus. According to how it was scripted. So your blessing, everything good has been released. You are not supposed to control it. Either you are going to put it in a round hole or you are going to be putting in the square hole. Your freedom has been released. In the spirit realm, it has been released. It's not left for you to strategize. Whatever formula you are going to be using, whether you are going to be using almighty formula, you are going to be using simultaneous equation, you are going to be using quadratic equation. Whatever equation you can use, or any formula you feel you can use to solve this very problem, you solve it. So it is River State today. Tomorrow, it might be Edo State. That was why I think it was 5 or 4 lawmakers in the House of Assembly member that decamped. Because they want to make sure that APC have majority. As soon as OPLE, they just did the inauguration. Before they know, they want to do impeachment. The method Obaseki used, them may not work again. If Obaseki, they will try to use old method, that comes okay, they want to renovate House of Assembly, they don't see where sit down. Just what they wanted to do that time. Did ASWAN even have people way ahead the hot? I was talking to somebody, I'm not going to be mentioning it, and I say, one of the person today, that's why man not reach me to hit that guy. Are they behaving well? No, they are not behaving well. All of you can attest to it that since all this shenanigans start, I like talking to Wani Diodan to talk with all these people because I know that they contracted them. I said one of these very guys, when they wanted to come and take over, when the Attorney General then wanted to use Mago in the penetrating House of Assembly. Now I say this was one of the guys that led squad that they took over House of Assembly. This recent whatever, do we have such a people that can weather there? Is the question. We are not ready for anything. We are already law abiding. Nicely Kifu Baraso. If now wicked, nicely dead there. Do you know federal government cannot do this to wicked? Because I don't know if you are coming to come and deliver your people, my dear, what you first of all do, set up a bewidalism. One day go red. You have to set it up. Whatever fund you can get, just set down. At least have a resist. Not be road than one park on. If now wicked did this thing, we cannot go let federal government enter Port Harcourt. Before you know it, get away with your one. Everywhere go your block road. It go mobilize, they'll block everywhere. Soldiers have no also international community don't they? President go reverse what in the talk. He go reverse him. But look at Fubara. Ideology of Obaseki. If you are too gentle, you cannot liberate your people. If you are not ready to come out, if you are not ready to become an enemy to the person oppressing the people you are coming to come and deliver, there's no way it can work. Something should be done. Not be everything that you fight they do. By now you might have been prepared, say then go like this or go like this. How many are they deploying? How many people are they deploying? Please, last order. You stand, me stand, you carry gun, me carry gun, you will shoot. You don't shoot now. You don't go shoot. The whole world go they look, what they put on here. Federal government are no option that will say I retrieve this troop. Right now they catch up Port Harcourt. The next thing I do. Now so they do and they go. Because once they try one thing, you leave them, make them try. They look and say the thing, in a platter of gold. They will do more. But if they try and say they find and say their body pee, they're not going to try them again. Now the dying Nigerians, what the bad people are doing to make sure you keep on suffering, we cannot even do 1/4 of it. Now it make the pay me. What the bad people are doing, come on, all the time. You cry, go home, your battle also hungu. What's your battle also hungu? The little you can do it. In the time of your trial, do the little you can and leave the rest for God. It's an error for you not to do anything at all. If God is going to come to your situation and change it around, for those of you that believe in Pentecostalism, you have to have something that you are doing. That's why when Moses confronted Red Sea, what did God use? He said, what's that in your hand? He said, stretch it. What are we are not using our voice. Do you know there are some certain pronouncements you make? Oh, Saloba Oligibo. If the name they are calling me, I deserve it. They talk about Gelemwe Dori Awiyama Ekiyama. Eh, Oseba Bedoni. Ewewe Akporo Edino there. You can't swear. The angel or any powers in the galaxies, all the cosmic energy, we carry that word, they'll carry to spirit ring. Adoyage. Even a glitio man in ring. But you allow a lot of things to land. Get to harm. That's why this fight we are fighting with our consciousness. Try to fight with your mind. After your spirit being, some certain things you see in the dream is true. When you are sleeping, no dare does not go to war. And you are gone as I'm brutal here physically. That's why women and you can't keep people anyhow. I'm a stubborn blood to a lot of aliens. You can't do it because I pray for everybody. Come on, no innocent. The galactic forces, all the Anunnakis and the Nibiru will collapse on your head. You don't understand why people like us have enemy. You don't understand why people like us, they don't talk good of us in any way. They don't talk good of us. In terms of Pentecostal, anything but him and because of the truth that we carry. Now we are always very easy checking out. It means that you must not have to be happy all the time. You are neither cold nor hot. You take everything the way it comes. Why federal government not fit defeat Biafra Liberation Army? I keep on. That's why a lot of you they can't make you comment for that line. Go and follow these people. Go to Twitter. Go and follow them on Twitter. Anytime federal government have put war, they want to go and invade whatever Biafra Liberation Army. They know they succeeded. There was a mission. Then Biafra Liberation Army neutralized almost about 15 tanks. Fear not the Lord, they talk commands. Won't somebody that is sensible form our life with this kind of people, so that we get our freedom? We are very segregative. This one saying they do campaign. Then another person supporting you, they say supporting your principal, it will be your enemy. Tell me, who among these people is my friend? I've ever one day say, okay, OPPR, you go some boy, you go with my association. You can't say, but you have a one nation, we have maybe one or two person, they don't do it. As if when the battle comes, they can fight it alone. We are holding about 90% of spiritual airspace. I decide what happens. Any person fighting to those, because I own this very fact. But a lot of you is not going to be glaring right now for you to see. Because we are not recognized by the state government, but we are recognized by heaven. We are recognized by heaven. To what we have done so far, the people that we have liberated. Today, if I see how our activism has saved lives. Now let me quickly send this very message to some brothers who are the Efulefus. At the initial stage, I told you guys that Ngozi Arabwewe, that lady is something a lot of you never believe. Now, why would Ngozi be sending people, recruiting people, Johnny Ebubuagu, to go and neutralize Biafra Liberation Army inside the bush? One thing that our people are really lacking here, they are lacking sense of humor. Our people don't get sense. Most people today, you are following Ngozi. Why? Why? If you are sensible enough, that woman is just using you guys. Ngozi is already a sellout. Ngozi is already a sellout. Let me put this one here. There's one person in the Biafra struggle. At times, I've told him a lot of things. I know they want everybody to tell me about their own struggle. I've told him about, I'm not there in your platform there, whatever, look at what's happening. At the initial stage, when I told him that, no, Ngozi is already sellout. Ngozi, you know, before you don't do Ngozi again. So this splitting, this one we're doing this side, this one we're doing the other side, Ngozi we are, you know, doing. I tell you, Ngozi is recently confirmed to me that, you know, they would pick the Ngozi call again. Somebody from Germany called me, said me I go verify. Well, I say now Ngozi they do the verify. Ngozi is already a seller. Ngozi now the DOS set 9 days with this gas. A time you go to you go. I know they use settlement until they do anything. So if you are following me, you have to follow with all heart. There are things you don't understand it. Just the same way most of you right now, there are a lot of things you are used to. You do it often. You know when that thing will be spoiled. You know when that thing is not right. Also, this very struggle, eat. If I'm eating and this struggle, if I'm driving and this struggle, God always gives me messages. New thing, look how it's going to end. As many people that are going to be surviving this whole thing, I know about it. Now people will not get deaf ear. Why the one will get deaf ear, they are going to collapse with time. Millions may not be watching us because we are not creating content here. Anything we put in here, the one you can apply, but we have to give you necessary information so that you start praying about it. Now, if we keep on exposing this in our platform, Tunubu, You don't fair pull hand for our eyes and the dope people. If you try them again, that thing Obaseki said that Nigeria will burn. We go burn Nigeria. That's why right now it is adversary for you to go and mark on mercy. These people, they will never give it to you freely. And if you think they are still getting foreign support, now your mindset be that one. They are no longer getting foreign aid again. Now the agenda for Nigeria there that they use now. The Fulani is in Sahel. Ibrahim Traore, the warden. Fulani everywhere. Both Gabon, both Gambia, everywhere. All of them, they have the same ideology. Now Nigeria now, since Ibrahim Traore don't drive them for sub-Sahel. Now Nigeria now they come. How will you be escorting your cow, for example? You must have to keep person. And after reading all lamentation, the next day, you see the same Fulani carrying his cow. Everybody will be beeping looking. Let's sanction these people. Stop eating cow. Let them trade their cow. Cow and the women no eat there. But today you patronize them. Tomorrow, this one want to do party in a cow. Back out all these things. How do you think you are going to get this your freedom? One look at America right now. America is doing well. The one way get head inside. We are not talking about only. I told you a do fulefu. They will do anything to make sure it's as if nothing is happening in the world. They are doing everything by it to make sure that as if nothing is happening. That's why nobody talked about whether what Donald Trump. Okay, how will a sensible man go and ban Department of Education? Does that mean that they don't want anybody to go to school? Because it's stopping the weaponization. Do you know how many executive orders that man have signed? You think it's a joke? The golden age has started that side. But within ourselves, we don't want to make it manifest. Because we know our enemy not like better thing. Particularly all these intellectuals and those who moron, who mock their freedom fighter. I saw a comment yesterday. Somebody wrote, he said, na J, na fit una the Kanu enemy. Now I say, you don't see these people. Right? People are using politics. Today, any person, you are a freedom fighter, you are not respecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are not real. Have I spoken one day to Mazi Nnamdi? I have not spoken to him once. I have not spoken. No brava person called me and said anything support Nnamdi Kanu. I even support Nnamdi Kanu more than the so-called the real bravas. They don't have the cojones to do it. Is it not recently? It's last year now. I saw a video when this girl Methuselah Methuselah, he went to Nigeria. May all of the consuls, they don't know who say Nnamdi Kanu. And I'm still praying up till now. As many people that betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the way it was treated in the book of Luke chapter 22 verse 3. He says Satan told Judas to sell Jesus, one of the 12, come sell Jesus. And Judas now first said that as many of you that sold Nnamdi Kanu, this life will be miserable for you. Whether you are DOSO, whether you are DOJO, as many, you collected money for Nnamdi Kanu to be sold. See, I will say they're not selling Nnamdi Kanu by now. Nigerian for don't liberate. You thought Nnamdi Kanu is in jail because of you. Nnamdi Kanu is the Jesus of Africa. Nnamdi Kanu is the Jesus. Now be your Jesus, but you don't go know. Go and look at the court this thing today. Do you know how much federal government pay for security? Just for him to be secure, you'll go court. They spend hair. They spend hair. It was sent from heaven. But at times our greediness. Now, somebody must pass you whatever thing you are doing. We are uniquely unique and differently different. Nnamdi Kanu matter, he get the way they did. The way God still they choose me, he get the way God they choose me. Nnamdi Kanu were sent to liberate all the Igbo people. That's why now the template we put for grant today. Nice evil they make and say, Brafa go get liberation one day or Igbo people. When we are talking about Brafa, we are talking about Igbo people getting their liberation. But if you check what Nnamdi Kanu stand for, even the Oane way, Oanese, no state governor in Imo State stand for it. No celebrity in Igbo land stand for what Nnamdi Kanu stand for. But that man, he would have collected billions of dollars. Yourself will go to Dubai, go relax. He said, if I perish, I perish. I want freedom for my people. That's a man. The same thing Donald Trump. He lost all his peace. The more bully man all over the world. Donald Trump said, I quote, he said a friend asked him one day, how have you been able to sustain all this bullying? He said, what am I going to do? They use CNN, they even use you to hate him. And he's the Jesus Christ of the America. Why we want Jesus Christ? We say a do alien seller. And he said, do alien sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go and see all their life. You are fighting a man, a deliverer. Nnamdi Kanu is still in the prison. What he set up, he's still saving it for people. But your king couldn't protect you from any invader. Now believe people this thing one he pass. Do you think they are going to give us one? As well, just come. If you have to mama there, you have to roll up your sleeve. Because Nigeria have been marked out for digital. I told you before now. A peaceful state of emergency was declared. After they tried to use impeachment in our war. That's why they are preparing a doyle now. That's why all of you need to go to armed struggle. You have been a because it's going to get worse than this. Excepting on the contrary, they leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then we come to a round table and say, okay, let's end this very nonsense. Let there be peace and all of that. That's why they are unleashing Fulani again. The Bible said resist the devil and it will flew. No villagers, no Okavo, no Oghinoba. That was why the Eniges that would have resisted Fulani because of what Obaseki have already planned with them logically. They removed them, they put the one that will side deal with Fulani so that go into and kill and fire all of them. A lot of you does not use sense. Why is it that any person that stands for the state to be better or sorted? Yeah, was sorted. Anyone that talk about good governance is Oghinoba. Now they've created and elected some Enige who are Osioba, who can easily allow Fulani to enter the village because they know that the one Obaseki have already been paying. Obaseki will pay them. Please, we don't want to hear that Fulani is killing your place. Secure your villages. That was why they removed all of about 67 of them. Any number sorted. Those one couldn't even create a platform and say we are carrying the case to court because I get out. Just look at it. The state is under siege. How many of you got freedom? So one thing I'm really happy about, all our fights, God, we are winning it. Oghinoba vetina is here me ya wo me because my bear we slash am esununa. Let them come out with better things in their head. Let them come and do my kind of video. That also who, but they are the one dying. They are dying. They are dying. According to Donald Trump, say they are dying, and we cannot stop them from dying. So I'm very happy that they are not lamenting. Okay, who gave us money? Nobody fund us. I can do 10 videos a day. Hey, matter me what you don't need to give me money because I'm sent to do this. I did come to Europe to come and mold blocks and build summit. God, I'm here because I can speak the truth from here. Like Bob will always say, come home. Come home to come and do what. Are you not seeing all what we have done? We are preaching here and people are listening. This decolonization of the mind. We are decolonizing the mind of the people. So please, subscribe to our YouTube channel, IARCP TV. You spell it, go and subscribe. You will not be seeing us in Facebook again because in 30 days time, this very video, they are going to delete it. Can you imagine that? In 30 days time, this very video, they are going to delete it. So what the essence of we doing video, 30 days time, they delete it. So it's better we are all using our YouTube manager here. So anywhere you can cut that, you know that, you can also use to pass message across. Do it. Please. 1 or 2 persons already talking about it. All these celebrities, all these content creators, stop, watch their video, don't like it again. I didn't say you shouldn't watch. Watch their video, don't like it, it does not worry. Any person that talk about the well-being of our society are the people you are supposed to be liking their video. Because this is a fight, it's a revolution. So that God will come check your record more like Isaiah 38 from verse 1. When Prophet Isaiah went to go and meet Hezekiah, he met him, he said, thus said the Lord of hosts, put your house in order. He said, this sickness is going to lead unto death, that you can't survive it. Now, one thing Hezekiah was having in mind, or one thing he always do, he always help the community. He was having the proof, this year of certificate of occupancy, that I always do this thing all the time. Then he told God, he said, God, check my record. What are you going to say? Are you in this very struggle? How many times have they ever want to be insulting you and you won't have a tear boy no money with you? You can't. Woman will move him, but you want to survive what is coming. Una the Kanu ni me ma hon de social media I na wa me wo ko gbinesi. Ma ve do elien ma good ba ye na. Ma good ba or escalators man. I will not watch you make somebody that is doing well to go down the drain. The reason why people like us support Obaseki policy, some of them, is because he's doing well. So they couldn't even support Okpebolo now for 4 months. All of them, they are lamenting, though. So why did defend the now for one? You might go why you. So Oghinoba tell you that name is gone. Salud Barona. ¿Me escuchas? Idiot. He led the what UK government. What you idiot. Yare no soon that's a printer so one of Belmo Wagon. What Highland, a cock, he and fear con hogbe. Anyway, I do that here where or Matthew Bones, a state governor one a lunatic. Your state governor is a lunatic. Every one of you is a lunatic. Because a moron working moron. A globalist working. And all globalists who are soon. Bring it on now. But we are interpreting. We are going to interpret a video. He are not interpreting video. I'm on Luya there. Now, if I say sit down, you sit down there. Although we're not working there. That's why I quickly found out where Jesus Christ now know. I don't know Yoku. Or say, oh, young man, okay, or Maran, okay, or Maran, okay, woo. Or now we just walk, Kakuin. No, ya way in neck being. Or it prolongs your pains. It makes evil day, or Waguero. You are baby, we are baby, wow, get yes, Aguye. I want to appreciate all our allies, all our followers, all our well wishers. God Almighty will keep on blessing each and every one of you. Please, there are still more battles to fight, particularly Europe here. They might still want to prove one or two narratives. I told us before now, UK by 2026, it's going to be gradually. UK, they want to make sure that each countries wake up by themselves. America and those ones, but they are fisty things, catching up people, non-ziba and all of that, you know. So Nigeria is supposed to be fixed by Nigerians. And another thing again, we have to get clear. The reason why these people, they are doing whatever thing they like, because the country is expired. Even there is a guy then that said that even gate of hell have already paid for most of you. They're not already buy now. That's why they can take you to hospital and harvest any part, any good thing with your body, like pass that your take can come out. So earlier the better. Whatever thing you can do, let's start this very movement in social media. Any celebrity that is not supporting what we are supporting, we're here for. If you want to unfollow them, unfollow them. That's the only thing we can do, because they are not helping us. They are not using their platform to help humanity, rather than they are. Do you know how much they pay them? All this your love and like on TikTok and all of that. At least there's time and season for everything according to the book of Ecclesiastes 3 from verse 1. You can create your content and also talk about what's happening in Nigeria. All of them want to go to Nigeria freely, while they want us to remain in Ezra. My dad and my mom. So the thing is not that affecting me the way it affects on certain persons. You may run an emergency one day. Hey, you want to go and see your mom before he passes on to glory. Automatically, something might just happen. These are some of the things that will prompt you at times. Because of the suffer where your man suffer follow you, or your dad suffer follow you. I need to be there. May I go give my pa and my man last respect. What about that day now they can't attack road or they can't block road? So the reason why we preach about better society is not about us here. People like us, you suppose they marvel say, how did Baba Oduhuemi take do? Keep on doing one thing, and he said that, oh, with all sincerity, nobody is paying him. Why is he keep on doing it? So you can pick up a barrel and also fight it out. Or till you stand up to fight, you don't know how powerful you are. Every one of you are powerful in your own way. Put God to test. Put the God of your ancestors to test. Call upon the Salobo Ligiwo Nyagan. It will answer. I just go collect my receipt the other day, not beside October last year. One of our, I just tell and say, see what it be happen. And here I condemn in my life. Here I want to focus on with restriction your passport. If you want to go to Runigbe, if you have whatever passport, you have to take visa. Then they are waiting away. You want to take visa. What about I can just tomorrow need the ticket in your. But somebody you have to either you are going to be taking visa on arrival. I'm not trying to condemn it again, man. But whoever thought it's going to be like that, we have a country that is very fertile. The photosynthesis in our society. Now recently the country allow weather modification. I don't already do in Nigeria. That's why anytime small rain fall, they blame government. Even here erosion, it get rain where go fall. Drill not the feed the carrion. These are where I really know say dwelling and they are the most useless people in the world. There are rain where go fall. You don't need to blame government. No gutter they feed the carrion. There are some downpour of some rain. No gutter they feed the carrion. Like the one that also rained recently, I see say the breeze still carry some houses and everywhere were jump out. All those are, you don't blame government for such a thing. You don't. It's not the fault of the government. It's weather modification. Who is to talk about it? Your Gwa can't talk about it. They finally elected people again or appointed people again that will be selling land. And my dear Edo Elin, I'm going to be giving you people 1 month. Who wa do type social media in Guamudia, you know what? Wamanata, Ibnana electric. I'm sending this message to Edo Elin. In 30 days' time, why do ta Guamudia in humanity? Wamanata, the fight one to enter another gear. Pass this message to Edo Elin. Home and abroad, you should come and in an eloquent manner tell us what your palace meant for humanity. If you can't say it, my dear, I'm going to hit you hard. We are not taking out in this very thing. Because he that is in me is greater than that idiot that is somebody you are fighting for. It's a fight of finish. You can see we are winning everywhere. A globalist, I led the anti-vax campaign. I led it. It began to you. So let me believe in you guys here. Remember about the whole. Have a lovely day. Jara Safas Ram. Ciao, bye.